Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here! Happy New Year! Welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Planet Robobot! Finally. Since we completed most of Robobot back in 2016, I've got many comments and questions asking when we'd finally go over the complete Robot, like to finally complete it off and show the last major mode in the game, because we didn't actually do that. Last we left off on was Meta Nightmare Ultra. So, I hear ya. I know what you want to see. We obviously need to go see the completed sticker collection. Yeah, that's what we want to see, right? We gotta show all the stickers, you know, from the Kirby gear, King Dedede gear, Wall D gear, Robot gear. Yeah, I'll show all the stickers off. I mean, why the heck not? And in truth, a lot of these are actually a lot harder to get than some of the rare stickers. I love all the different designs on these. Like, you know, you got the comic book going, you got the manga style. I'd read a manga in this style, to be honest. Especially, look at how adorable he is. So good. Oh, we're still doing that counter? I hope not, because I lost track a long time ago. But yeah, getting a lot of these stickers is hard because for a lot of these, since they're random, depending on what you get from a normal stage, you could be getting a lot of repeats, like as you might be seeing on the bottom screen that I may or may not be showing. Who knows how in-depth I want to actually go over this. The rare stickers, obviously, those are always just one per stage, but, I mean, they're easy to get, so that's good. And look at this, that's pretty cute. I like that. I like this one. I love these. These ones are so freaking cute, man. Even this one's kind of cute. That one's pretty cute. That one's, they tried. That one's kind of cute. I like that one. Yay, Taranza. I have a plushie of Taranza now, too. And then Susie, Haltman, the Haltman logo, we got the Kirby, King, Knight, Star. Where's Waldy's icon? Thank you very much. We got icons for the King and for the Knight, but not for Waldy. Shame. It's all your fault. Alright, we got Dream. Oh, there's a lot of these. These are a lot of fun. A lot of fun of ones of these, you know. Go, cool. Used to make some good emotes on a Twitch channel, I think. Except this one. I don't really know what's up with this one. Ray? Just, okay, sure. Pop, and EX, and DX, and Neo, and Hal. Hal's my favorite one. That one's adorable. And then we got a lot of also kanji as well. We got Hoshi, Ki, technically. The Ki and the E is not part of that kanji, but you know. O, I think is how you'd say that kanji. I don't know 100% for sure. Yeah, this one I don't know. My default was Terra, and I'm like, that's totally wrong. That's too much Kingdom Hearts in the brain. But Umi, Sora, Yume, I don't know that one, sorry. But it's the Fountain kanji. It's there because Fountain of Dreams, that was the original title of Kirby's Adventure in Japan. Kagami. False. Okay, this one, I don't even know where that one comes from, but it's there, so hi. Demon. I don't know what that one would be. Because, see, that's the weird thing is because in, Kaiju's like a monster beast, but there's a lot of different ways you could, like, interpret Demon. At least in the, Kirby anime, they were called, I thought they were called, maybe I'm getting them mixed up, so never mind. Soul, Steel, I guess it's a steel soul, which is the Robobot armor, so that makes sense. Hito, and Pink Ball, because Kirby has his own unique kanji. Go him. And then we got numbers, because we can count. Look at all this great counting we're doing. And number 10 is actually just Kirby. I actually like all of these. These use the original artwork from the game it comes from, so these are all the original artworks from Kirby's Dream Land, which is really cool to see, on all honesty. We got Kirby's Adventure artwork right here. We got Star Rod Kirby and Nightmare Wizard. He's always weird. He wears sunglasses. What's up with that, man? And then Pinball Land. Pinball Land, and then we're done. Dream Course, and then we're done. Dreamland 2. But hey, I mean, Dreamland 2. We got Rick, Ku, and Kine, the best three. They need to come back someday. Masher, who we saw in this game technically, because he was in that Kirby's 3D Royal Rumble, or 3D Rumble probably. I think I added the Royal in there because I wanted to. Ice Dragon, we saw him in this game as well, it's great. And of course Dark Matter, he needs to come back someday. Attack, now we're in the Superstar, the Knights, Gordo, Dynablade. Marks, hey buddy, how's it going? You don't have any arms. But you start a trend. There's a lot of characters who don't have any arms in the Kirby series. But you also don't have hands, so you're even more out of luck. And then Gooey, yeah, I love Gooey from Dreamland 3. And Nago, and Pitch, and Choo Choo, and more Dark Matter, because why not? And then Zero, which is the Eye of Dark Matter, and then you can even take that eye out, and it's creepy, kind of, but hey. Rick Block, this is one of my favorite puzzle games, Kirby Star Stacker, yeah, look, I love this artwork, I didn't even remember there's so much official artwork for some of these games. Like, I don't remember that. Or Grill, who's technically from the Super Nintendo Famicom version of it, but whatever. Also spelled with a Y for some reason, so, okay. And then now 64, we got Ribbon, and Waddle Dee, and Adlin, and King Dedede, and his really weird 64 look, but hey, it was the N64, what you gonna do? And the ribbon icon, the crystal icon. Those are the ability icons to give you the crystal shooter for the final boss. And then there's even really neat official artwork for Tilt and Tumble. I like this one. And a Blink Bat, the Observers. And I also, Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland on until I think about Superstar Ultra. I love all the artwork for those particular games. They have a lot of, it's just really, it pops a lot to me. I like that a lot. I don't mind the 3D model artwork they've been using a lot lately, but I hope that they can come back to this art style, because it's really good, in my opinion. And then Kirby Air Ride, you got the Charge, Turn. I like that the stickers for Air Ride is just, here's some of the power-ups you could have gotten in City Trial. And then, of course, the Dragoon and the Hydra. And yeah, see, there you go. There's the Orc again. Used an Amazing Mirror for Mira, and Gobbler, and Master Hand, and Crazy Hand, and Dark Meta Knight. And the Orc kind of carries over into Canvas Curse, I think. Just a little bit, at least. They're all super cute. Bloon. Red Plara. Para. Dracia. And then we're on the Squeak Squad. Yeah, look, they're all super good. Yeah, okay, I just like that thick outline, like that, I don't know, for some reason that really makes it pop to me. Maybe it's not a really good stylistic choice, but to me it just really sticks out. I love it a lot. Sailor Wall D, Mass DD, Galactonite, I mean, yeah, look at how nice that looks with all the different lines on it, at least to me. Maybe I'm crazy. And then, of course, we got Kirby from Epic Yarn, which is really cute. And Fluff, who was supposed to be the star of Epic Yarn, but maybe next time. Sorry, buddy. And yeah, Double Kirby from Mass Attack. It was like some of the shading on these. So like, kind of going with this type of shading, with this type of line work, I think would make really, that would be the best Kirby official art in my opinion. Scully, a melon, because we need very melon. And then these are the icons that were used as the player's health bars in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, so that's pretty neat. And also the Landia icon for some reason, and the Laura Starcutter icon for some reason. I don't actually know what those are used for, but I forgot. And this never happened. That's something you made up. So good for you. Ultra Sword. And then yeah, the official artwork for Triple Deluxe Onward isn't bad, or I guess technically Return to Dreamland Onward isn't bad. I don't mind this, but I do kind of miss that, I do miss the more hand-drawn style artwork compared to the 3D models. And hey, look, there's our pal Taranza. And Sectonia. She's not really our pal. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. And Cannon. And then, of course, there's Kirby from Kirby and the Rainbow Course. He's all clay. And Eileen, who's actually really cute, too. And then Glacia. And that's not a Kirby character. That's QB. He's from Box Boy. He has his own trilogy of games that were released on the 3DS, and I'm pretty sure they are done as of this recording, but then again, I've also heard rumors there might be another one, but my understanding was the last one was literally called Bye Bye Box Boy, so it was meant to be the end, but who knows? Oh well. I haven't played many of them. I've played the first one a little bit. They're pretty good. I'd highly recommend them. They're pretty awesome. There's also, that's not going to be in this game because it's so recent, there's apparently this new cell phone game that's in Japan starring this UFO character. Kind of has a similar At least kind of like from design standpoint wise, similar concept to Box Boy, so that's pretty neat. And then of course the Dream Hatcher, it's HAL Laboratories logo, so there we go. So then, that is everything we need to see in Planet Robobot, so thank you all very much for watching, and you're probably thinking, wait the darn tick, what are you talking about? I know. Truth be told, I've actually tried to record this twice before. Once the footage got botched completely, and the second time it took me so long to actually realize I still had that to do it, that so much time had passed by that point, I figured it's probably best if we just do a new take on it, because at the time of that recording, the only thing new to the Kirby series was Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. And oh boy, there's been a lot of stuff since then. So, I think we'll use the True Arena as a kind of gauging point to discuss all the cool Kirby stuff that's happened over this year, because it has been the 25th anniversary of Kirby. In addition to going over the True Arena itself. Now, I guess, to start off with, I'm gonna probably be using some cheaty face tactics, and if you're familiar with how with this game and how it functions, there's a pretty easy way to cheese a lot of this, and if we need to get to that point, I will do that. However, I don't think that should be a major concern for right now. So in the meantime, take our most trusty ability, forget how to jump, and we'll head off. Give me just a quick second. Alright, Kirby's all geared up. And I'm just gonna... Let's check here. The True Arena. The most intense battle has begun. The clash of powers here is utterly immeasurable. This true final battle will decide the strongest fighter on this planet. Is that really the case? Because a lot of guys in this game came from out of town, but whatever. So, we're always going to get this waiting room. I'm not quite sure why they don't put it into the battle right away, but oh well, I do like this background. It's pretty nice. And yeah, if you haven't guessed, because of those botch recordings, this file's been at 100% for a while, so that's why it was at 100% when we started off. My apologies on that, but I just figured it'd be quicker to just kind of keep using it rather than replaying the whole freaking dang thing. And let's see if I can remember how to play, because it's actually been a while since I've played Kirby. I feel really bad about that because I love Kirby, and I should always be playing Kirby. And speaking of Kirby, there's a lot of Kirby stuff that has come out or is coming out, and I am super ecstatic about it. From Kirby's 25th anniversary, there's been a lot of different like plushies and whatnot that have come out, and I've loved every single one of them. I've gotten a ton of them. I'm actually going to get a few more soon as of this recording. I believe I'm going to be getting this really adorable Kirby with ice cream, and he has a little Waldy companion too. It's super cute. And before I forget, versus Clanky Woods 2.0. Clanky Woods has been redesigned and upgraded. Better fuel efficiency and fewer emissions demonstrate the company's new environmentally friendly initiative. It costs only half of the previous model. But it technically is still Wispy Woods, and we still modified him, so... At what cost, guys? At what costs? At the cost of, I'm gonna buy a lot of Kirby merchandise because it's Kirby's 25th anniversary and I have no shame. Additionally, oh, cruds, that is a bad way to start here. As I mentioned, Team Kirby Clash Deluxe was released quite a while ago, also along with another Kirby game that is kind of based on one of the sub-games in this one, which was, Kirby's Blowout Blast. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to explain things right now. Which is also pretty fun. I highly recommend getting both of them. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe is a free-to-play game, which is actually pretty interesting in my opinion, so if that was more your cup of tea, then I'd go for that, because then you don't have to pay anything for it, unless you want to get some of the special stuff in there. But the other one, Kirby's Blowout Blast, is not too bad either. They're actually really good, just kind of nice side games. Not full price games, mind you, so there's nothing like huge to be gotten out of them if you're kind of like, why is it so short or whatnot, but they're still pretty fun overall, so I highly recommend them if you're a fan of Kirby. And can you get up here? There we go. And, of course, in more bigger news, there's 2 other new Kirby games that'll be coming out pretty soon. Well, if you live anywhere that is not the US, one of them has already come out yet, and the other one will be coming out next year. There is another 3DS game that'll be coming out in the US, which is Kirby Battle Royale. It's releasing in January, so I'm hoping to cover that when it comes out, because, you know, I like doing my Kirby blind runs. And then there's also going to be a Kirby Switch game, which has now been named Kirby Star Allies, which will be coming out for the Switch who knows when, but it has multiplayer in it, so maybe I'll finally get some people together to do some multiplayer. It's kind of really up to how things get done. Hey, buddy, I'm trying to... There we go, I even got a rare shield there, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not really trying to go for speed here at all in the True Arena. I'm trying to preserve my health as much as possible, because this True Arena can be somewhat brutal. Not in the traditional sense, mind you. It's actually, a lot of these bosses are pretty easy, in my opinion. Well, especially if you're just being complete cheapo like I am. Come on, get back here. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. Come on, I'm gonna shoot you here in the butt. Or that works too. But yeah, Star Allies, I'm really excited for that one. So I'm super excited to see that one. Not sure what's going to be coming out completely yet, but it seems like it's going to be somewhere in 2018. And hey, first Kirby Switch game, and Kirby Switch, a Kirby console game appearing very early in a system's lifespan? That is a shocker. So I think that's all the major Kirby news out of the way. Oh man, there's been a lot. So it's kind of good that I botched that one recording, or I not botched it per se, the second recording. The first recording was botched. The second recording I just got lazy and I never uploaded. So that's my problem. And I've also just kind of encountered a lot of really cool people now, thanks to Kirby communities. So I thank everyone from those specific communities I've met. I've attended some like speedrunning sessions now. I'm not myself, I'm terrible at speedrunning, so heck no on that. But I've met some really cool people, so they've all been really awesome. So it's been just kind of a really good year for Kirby in general, despite the fact there has not been a major Kirby game release. So with that all said, I think we can finally get this underway. I know we just missed one of the bios, but I don't really care. It was Krakow. We know it's Krakow. These monsters were created by Susie, entering data acquired from her travels. Where and when did she encounter these original monsters from? Another dimension? Who knows? Yeah, that's because they're from their dimension. I hate the Doomers. This boss is super weird because it technically has 5 different bios depending on when you pause it, so if you're not paying attention, you will miss them. And unfortunately, as far as I know, because the Miiverse posts, rest in peace Miiverse, Miiverse also died this year, the Miiverse post left by the game's director mentions that the True Arena is technically not canon, but some of it might be canon, depending on whatever. You know, if I want a freaking Zelda timeline, I'll ask him for one. Okay, I'd like a freaking Zelda timeline for the Kirby games, then please, thank you. But yeah, so yeah, these guys are... you know I don't like these guys. If you see my playthrough of Return to Dreamland, you know I really do not like those guys, so they're not fun. Holo-Defense API 2.0. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there, reading a freaking title. Redesigned by the mother computer, this defense system is based on a blueprint found on another planet. It's missing a segment of data, then is unable to demonstrate its full potential. Because for a lot of these bios, I feel like that kind of gives them some insight, because you mentioned it found on another planet. Well, it does kind of look like the World 2 boss of Kirby 64, Kix. I think that was his name. Future me, if that's wrong, please correct, thank you. But yeah, I like all these little insights, so I kind of hope some of this is somewhat canonical. I don't know 100%, but whatevs. This hologram is created from an ancient dragon. Dragons are no longer seen, but one of them may be still living quietly in a cave on an island somewhere. Who knows? I don't know what that's an allusion to, actually. But hey, I'm sure if you go and talk to the Fire Emblem peeps, they will hook you up with lots of dragons. They'll hook you up with so many dragons that you'll be very confused as if it is actually a dragon. Unlike this guy. He's not the real ice dragon, he's just He's a weird thing. But I do like that a lot of this game's assets and models were reused in Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. And you can get to see the Ice Dragon with his original coloring, which I think is really neat. Alright, so one last guy here. It's going to be Coily Rattler, as you can tell by changing it up there. Does this change at all? No, it's still the same. Just checking, because I don't know. Sometimes these bios can get pretty crazy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, come on. I shot you like how many times? Whatevs, whatevs. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, hey, could you just come over here so I can shoot you with my arrows, please? Watch out, here comes my arrow. Flies super fast. I think I was actually debating doing that joke with the original iteration, because I recorded that around the time that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 came out, and the arrow scene is pretty funny. Anyways. Yeah, here we go. And head! There it goes. Good. I was worried it was going to come up on the other side, and that would have been a problem. Yep. Yes. Okay, and down again. Nope. I'm playing it safe. There we go. Also, a fun thing to note is that the True Arena in Planet Robobot, you may be thinking, oh yeah, this is just one of the Robobot themes we heard at the end of the game. It's actually its own original music that's just heard in the True Arena. Kind of interesting, that in my opinion. So, I don't know. That's like neat stuff like that. Go away. So that's only 2 bosses down. I know we have not gone super far yet, and I've kind of been rambling on, but hey, there's been a lot of cool stuff to discuss. So that is that. And now from here on, I didn't read Coily Rattler's bio. Oops. Whatever. Sorry. I'm really bad at that, and I always get mad about that, because I'm like, oh man, I forgot. And then I'm just like, ah. We read Holo-Defense API 2.0's bio, so I think we're fine. So now I can actually focus on the bios, because now I've gotten all that housekeeping of like all the crazy stuff that's happened over the year for Kirby. And oh yeah, there's the concert too, and then there's these like weird figures. Like, oh my gosh, there's been so much Kirby March this year. It's been amazing. As a child, Sue was involved in an accident during the Mother Computer's experiment and went missing. Why has she joined the company after all this time? Her full name is Susanna Patria Haltman. So, I mean, this isn't canon? I mean, okay, which parts? Well, her name? What happened to her? I mean, I feel like this is backstory that's really nice to know. Ah, well. I do actually like that these Kirby games have had a bit more story elements to them. I'm kind of hoping to see more of that in the future. Not expecting too much of that from Star Allies, in honesty, but that's fine. If we get another Robobot 2, something like that, which the director has actually teased based on those Miiverse posts, that would be pretty neat. But until then, I'm cool with what we get. I love Kirby. I also just really like, I like Susie's robot design, because it kind of has that like formal attire on it. You can see kind of like the button downs on the mech, which I think is really silly, but also kind of cute. Also, I'm really dumb. Come on. Jump, jump, jump. Dang you. I will shoot you with this arrow. Come on. Oop. Nope. Just fire your freaking arrow! Oh yeah, and as of this recording, there was a ability poll that was for Battle Royale. And one ability that's not in Battle Royale yet, that at least I've seen, is Archer. And Archer is really amazing, so it should be in Battle Royale. Also, Jet, probably. Not Sleep, though. I don't know why people keep voting for Sleep. I think that's a joke, and it's funny, but come on. There's really cool things I'd rather see in 3D than Sleep, because Sleep's never really had an official moveset in the first place, and I get that's the point, but then why not have Sleep as an official moveset in an actual game, as opposed to just a joke ability? I'd rather see Archer and stuff in 3D before I see something like Sleep. Bye, Susie. I'll see your crazy not nega version in a little while in another thing. Alright, mid-boss All-Stars. I'm not a huge fan of these All-Star fights just because it's multiple things, and with some of them, you have to... Oh, I do like the music, though. This is from Deity's Drum Dash. They go down pretty easily, at least, so... If I can remember to press the freaking button. So not too terrible. Hi. Bye. Yeah, just because they can do that, and they can swarm you a little bit. I don't know, sometimes these get sometimes more overwhelming to me than the actual bosses, which is kind of silly when you think about it. Hey, buddy. Yep. It's probably because I do stupid crap like this, where I'm just like, I'm gonna just sit here and defend. You can't hurt me. You can't win. I have the high ground. And that was poor timing on my part. So yeah, this arena is actually really nice. It gives you plenty of healing items as you're going through it, so it's not terrible. The point where Cheaty Face would have to be induced is near the end, because the final boss of the true arena is very long, and since there's no healing in between, it's definitely a lot harder than most of the other things. Okay, yeah, and you just get out here. Thank you. And last one. Oh, freaking Dubior. Okay, bye. No one likes you, except there probably are people who like you, and that's okay, except I don't like you because you're annoying. Oh, man. Oh, what? It's like that guy he's bounced around like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And shoot you in the butt. Playing Archer is all about shooting bad guys in the butt. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Bye. Alright. So we're doing really terrible on time, but let's see if we can go a little faster. And it was the mid-bosses, so we're not... I actually don't think there's anything that happens when you read the mid-bosses, so there's nothing much to read there for bios. Of course, I could be very wrong about that, but you know how it is. Alright, let's get a hit off on you right away. This mass production model is based on an upgraded Mechanite model. If this model goes into commercial production, the company's military power will dramatically increase. So yeah, I don't know, man. Why you gotta make freaking military robots based on other dudes who also want to make military... Well, I don't know. Whatever the heck he was doing in Revenge of Meta Knight, man. That always bugs me. A lot of the future Kirby games go, oh yeah, Meta Knight's trying to do this thing. And it's like, okay, that's nice. But then you have Revenge of Meta Knight that's just like, I hate everyone because they're lazy. And I'm just like, what is his deal? I know what this guy's deal is. It's just a robot. But the real Meta Knight, what is his deal, man? Alright, and... oh, come on. Okay. Playing a fire here. That should not have hitted. Hitted is not a word, KV. What the heck? Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, whatevs. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. Whatever floats your boat. I'm gonna shoot you in the butt. That's not the butt. I want to shoot you in the butt. That's a dangerous weapon you have there. Yes, that'll work. Alright. Doesn't even use the archer, just goes, nope, I don't like you. Spits it out. Whatevs. I'm doing this pretty casually as it is, so... if that's gonna... that could screw me over in the long run, but hopefully it doesn't. Also, I like the use of Dark Castle here. Love Dark Castle music, man. Alright, this is actually probably one of the hardest bosses that's not the final one because of how the clones work, but hey. It has the look and voice of King Deity, but not his soul, because he's been passed out during the entire game. Some things can't be cloned. Some of the trial models were only interested in food, and some were fearful of a certain insect. All were imperfect, yeah. So they're just like, hey, have you seen this before? It's Taranza. Nope, nope, I don't want to see it. Alright, buddy. Let's get some... Get out of my shield. And there we go. Immediately stops. I'll take some chip damage, that's fine. Alright, here comes the hard part. Alright, clones, come here. Come here, clones. Okay, yep, just scoot. Now, let's see if I can actually time this right. If I can time this right, I can get them all coming back at the same time, so I don't have to worry about it. Because when they start coming back differently is when things get problematic, like that. But they did that on their own, so nothing doing there. Yeah, don't. I'd appreciate it if you stopped, but I know you're not going to. There you go. Have fun with that. Yes, you can keep nudging me. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, come here. And there we go. And you, my friends. Ow. No. This turns around. No. Point blank. I'm such a great sharpshooter. Alright, and this one should also have a separate bio. This tridimensional cannon is extremely expensive. Very expensive, Douglas. Costing a whopping 4 times more than Mechanite. How much money does this company have to burn? However, it's still much cheaper than Haltman's executive suit, which is made of pure gold, which is probably his fault for making a freaking suit made of gold. Okay, just gonna keep doing that, that's fine. There we go. Boop. I just love this nice rendition of Deity's theme along with the end of Revenge of Midnight music. It's so good. I should not probably sing to the music because it probably sounds pretty awkward, but I don't care. I'm gonna hit him and he's gonna go over there. Alright. Okay, I don't know what I was worried about. That doesn't hurt me at all. Alright, and you there. I'd ride a ride like this. I hope this should be a ride at Nintendo Universal. It'd be great. I'd ride it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's crazy. It's my favorite. I'm not sure how that worked, because technically speaking from the plane, I would have been closer to the cannon than my arrow was, but whatever. I'll take it. Yeah. Alright. Cogs, the core of Kabula. Alright, let's get this started. We have to first deal with cogs. A geared up base made of gigantic cogs defend this route. Batteries turning along with a gear movement to aim at targets. Unless this base is destroyed, there is no way forward. No way forward? But we're not going to get any more Shantae games then. You can't do that. You gotta give us way forward. Alright, and bye guns. And goodbye, guns completely. How's it going, Kabula? The flying internal weapon has been revealed. Who would have thought that Kabula was acting as the power core for the research facility? Take out this flying security machine. Certainly, and with the great music that plays. Hee. I like callbacks. I hope you like callbacks, and if you don't, then that's okay if you don't like them, because I actually I don't know where I was going with that. No, 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 thank you on the laser. Let's go. Oh. This is such a fun concept to bring back Kabula for this. And if we just get going quickly, we can get a few shots in. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I miss, because I like the concept of, like, the Meta Knight mode and DD mode. I feel like the DD mode could be really expanded upon from what they did in Triple Deluxe, but I do miss when you can't do stuff like this, like fighting these bosses, because these are a lot of fun. Anywho's, oh yeah, I should mention, in these restrooms, it's always a random ability, like this one right here, so it's really worth it to just take the ability you want and go with it. But you can always cheat, because if you have Amiibo, you can just use Amiibo to get the ability you want. Only use 10 Amiibo, obviously, but hey, it's still some decent healing. Alright. Yeah, the most intense battle has begun. Yeah, there's no description for the mid-bosses. So we're on versus mid-boss all-stars, and it doesn't even bother to say what these guys are. I mean, this is Security Force 2.0, and he's a bit of a jerk, but hey. Not that big of a jerk, at least. There we go, and no more fire on there, so that won't bother us in the next round. Meow's Moros 2.0. Poison's actually been a really cool new ability. Yeah, I have to admit, Poison's grown on me quite a bit. I still think Archer's one of the best new abilities, or obviously, I think probably my favorite Kirby ability of all time now. Partially because it's kind of broken, but also because you get a really cool hat, I like ranged attacks, and it's also pretty powerful. There's a lot to like about it. But Poison, on the other hand, has also been really dang amazing. It's been a good water replacement. I believe water is actually coming back proper in Star Allies, so I don't think Poison will be returning, but it was a good substitute for water. It also felt unique. It wasn't completely a clone of the ability, kind of like some abilities are. Like, burning is pretty much just something you can do with fire normally. Bye. And ESP was also pretty cool. And we're done. We get this going on. I don't like this music. This is not a bad track, mind you, but the initial track you heard during the first few stages in Axis Arc were phenomenal. I loved those music pieces, and for that to kind of get sidetracked by the other music is kind of like, oh, that's too bad. Alright, Perez, how's it going? His full name is Max Prophet Haltman. Ever since losing his only child in an accident long ago, he's dedicated his life to the company. However, his only wish is to see his daughter once again. Which, again, makes me question canon of the Kirby series, but whatevs. I'm gonna just kind of take what I like and stick with it. And if the director or whoever's in charge of the hell says, hey, no, it's this, I'll be like, okay, I guess they said so. I'm not gonna question. But a lot of this, because a lot of the design aspects of this game, a lot of the abilities, a lot of the good stage design, in my opinion. Despite some of the jokes I've jabbed at it right now, this is honestly still my favorite Kirby game. Hi. Yes, may I help you? Not a fan of this phase of this boss, so let's get this done as soon as we can. Okay. There we go. Honestly, his boss itself is kind of a weird, wonky thing. And his daughter's mech was more polite than his. His daughter's actually had like the kind of button-up suit thing going on. His is just, it's just a regular mech suit. You're not designing. You're not thinking. She could at least use hers for meetings. I guess yours can spew out money, which I guess is good. It's nice to see Susie money, but not much else there. I have a Susie plush. It's really cute. Do you want a plushie of your daughter? Because I have one. But I think the Transit plushie's a little cuter, in all honesty. Transit just has a really cool design, despite being one of the other limbless characters. Okay, so Alright, no, okay, so here, I'm just gonna... Because that works. Yep, that's how that works. Alright, where are you going? You always go somewhere I don't expect you to be going. Oh, come on. Yeah, this last phase of this boss is pretty tedious. Especially if I sit smack dab in the center. There we go. No. Susie bots. Ow. It's fine. I caught on to it. Okay, can we get this last shot in? Thank you. I do love the face he makes. Alright, and hey, I guess you're just gonna give it to me. Thanks. Now this, I get why they do this, but I'm not a huge fan that they put these two bosses together. I feel like they could have been separate encounters, but it does kind of make it a bit harder. Alright, time for my favorite thing of Planet Robobot, obviously, the Dark Matter clone. Creating this Dark Swordsman pushed Stardream to its limits of its abilities. The cloning process was a success, but only a partial data analysis was possible, and its true form has not yet emerged, which I think is referencing Kirby's Dream Land 3 with 0. I should also mention, I love how this boss plays and how it just functions, because if you're familiar with Kirby's Dream Land 2 at all, you'll recognize all these attacks are from the boss fight you would have fought in Kirby's Dream Land 2. Just changed a little bit to work with how Kirby Planet Robot works in terms of physics and gameplay style. Really taking into use of that like third dimension kind of thing going on. But yeah, that's an attack he totally could have done. And of course, the music is also great. It's a remix of both of the forms. Ow. Of Kirby's Dream Land 2 final boss, so it's really, really dang good. I love this boss so much. Alright, hey. Can I shoot the... Yeah! There we go. Just like... There we go. There we go! And then once this form comes out, he starts doing attacks that he would have done in the second form of the boss fight from Kirby's Dream Land 2, which is, I don't know, there's just a lot of attention to detail here, man. I love it. Alright, these I can actually... Those you probably could fire back at him, I believe. Yep, no thanks on that. Have fun with your sword. It is a bit weird that they gave him the rainbow sword, but they did say it was an imperfect clone, so... Or, that's probably why. Oh, here comes the lasers! And the very last bit, you have to show the last of the actual dark matter from that, which is really neat. And so this one, pay very close attention to the very last thing it shows after we beat her. So here we go, Sectonia clone. Obviously this would not be hard to recreate because this is literally the last major Kirby game, but hey, it's still pretty cool to have here. Again, I like the idea of it, having a Boss that old school fans will know, and a boss that new school fans will know. Data was collected from traces of a giant flower the invaders stumbled upon. Cloning it produced the Insect Queen. Its data contains elements of creatures spanning a period of 1,000 years. How's it going, Sectonia? How you doing? How's your rapiers? How's your wings? You're having a grand old time, I see. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I also like that Sectonia, like many Kirby characters in the Kirby series, is voiced by Kirby's voice actress, Makiko Omoto. I hope I pronounced that right. Hi. Hi. You got me. You got me this time with that. I knew that fake out was coming. But I was very stupid. I did not pay attention. Can do more? Can do more crystals? Okay, pay attention right here. If you caught that, you'll notice, hey, wait a minute. That looks like... And there's actually kind of a reason for that. It's actually kind of cute and also pretty sad, which does kind of open up more Kirby lore. And I'm always for Kirby lore, so... That's always good in my book. Anywho's... Here's this guy. He's, here, again, for some reason. But I guess it's fine. He has a pretty cool battle. Oh, right, it's just this music from Return to Dreamland. This ancient swordsman is feared for his immense power. He is not a clone. No. He was awakened and brought here via an extra-dimensional road beyond the space-time continuum. Okay. He's just here. He's just here. He's just mad. He's cranky. People keep waking up from his nap. Alright, you're gonna... How did those not hit me? Those should have hit me. Yeah, I should be more careful on the health now. I say as I get hit again. Alright, do tornado thingamajig right on top of me for some reason. Okay. Okay, that was just rude. Uncalled for. Hi. That shuttle loop's annoying. Oh, whoa, I was not expecting to be that fast. So I should always be guarding. There we go, there we go. Surprisingly, I think this part's a little easier. As strange as that sounds. Yeah, but now I get the cool music. Okay, I just want to check, Hi, that is, I don't know why you're doing that, but stop, please. Alright, hey. Yeah, see, he doesn't guard as much in the second phase, I think that's why. Yes, Welp! Ouch. I'm making some really bad decisions. Very bad decisions. There we go. It's like every time I put my bow up, he's like, no. And I'm like, too bad. Alright, well, I'm a little nervous about the final bit of the true arena here, but it shouldn't be too bad, I think. I say as we wasted a ton of time through this entire ordeal. Alright. I wonder what the last thing is. It is a mystery. It, of course, is the main final boss. You didn't get to fight this in Revenge of Meta Knight, or Meta Knight Ultra... Oh, Meta Nightmare Ultra Returns. Man, I am butchering a lot of things. My apologies. Similar to how both Return of Dreamland went, and how Triple Deluxe went for their true arenas, you get to fight a much more tough, powerful version of the game's final boss. This time with Stardream Soul OS. I said that right. Woohoo! The problem comes in is that, this is a bit of an annoying boss. I love this boss, do not get me wrong, but I do honestly think, just kind of performance-wise, the final boss of, Triple Deluxe is a bit better because it was still using Kirby's abilities for the most part. This is nice, but it is just another shooter boss. The music is phenomenal, though. No doubt. The final program has been activated. Its calculated victory probability is 99.99%. However, a small bit of Haltman's soul has yet to be purged, which could throw a wrench in its plans. So, Haltman's still in there, apparently. And if we can just... Yeah. There's just so much stuff flying at you all the time, you just gotta be really careful. Like these guys. There we go. That's pretty decent. Alright, hi buddy, how's it going? Oh yeah, I love this music though. This music is phenomenal. And this background for the True Arena version of this fight is also really amazing. So, while I do like, from a conceptual point, the final boss of Triple Deluxe a bit more, this boss definitely has more of like that kind of grand epic scope to it, which is really awesome. Alright, and Stardream, if you could just pause for a second. Thank you. Coolio, so that's half the health down of the first phase. And now we got meteors, because why not? Come on. Yeah, I'm taking some damage. Yep, I'm taking a lot of damage. Come on, Stardream. Okay, meteors are done. Now we gotta deal with this annoyance. Code cubes! They're back. And they're on the attack. A code cube. Thank you. If we can just deactivate your stupid shield. Maybe later. And yeah, this is actually why this true arena is hard, is because this boss is just so long. We started at around 23 minutes on our in-game timer, if I'm not mistaken, so let's see how much time's left when we finally actually finish this. There we go. Oh, come on! Don't dodge that. That's cheap. Ah, buddy. There we go. Get one of those. I know you're doing a laser. You're doing a double laser. Across the galaxy. And I don't think I've ever seen side one of those lasers before. Alright, come on. Ah, boy, more meteors? Yep. I'm actually doing really terrible in this first phase. My apologies. There we go. laser. Just fire those, just get them off. And... come on, first phase. Oh, no, 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 you get back here. You get back here. Yep, that was a bad idea. There we go. First phase done. Yeah, that took us about 6 minutes to do that first phase, so yeah, this boss is just really long. And no healing between it. And this is where it gets a lot harder, because now he's combined with Axis Arc, and everything gets a lot more crazy. Alright. Why did I reactivate this terrible machine? Oh, I remember. I wanted to see her just one last time. How foolish! I should have known that no machine could make such a dream come true. Okay, yep, nope, not going in there. Gotta really watch my health. I say as I almost get pelted by more meteors. Holy cow, that was very close. Okay, me. That pause is necessary because, for some reason when I'm doing 3DS recordings, it doesn't consider a program to be running. So, my monitor goes down dead for a bit. It finally just stops showing any picture, which is kind of silly. Alright. I think we need to activate this. All Kirby Series Amiibo will give you a maximum tomato, so it's very useful. To those who have beaten this without the use of those, good job, you're better than I am. For sure. And it really, if you've seen everything, while I've made some dumb bonehead mistakes, it really comes down to this boss being super long and a battle of attrition. I don't even remember that attack, to be honest. I probably actually get stuff off on it before that point, that's why. Okay, so let's just get more of your health down as soon as possible, please. Alright, here comes the H. It is indeed an H. Give me that. That off. Perfect. Once it warps again, fire. Alright, and it's already down to half health, so that's good. We've been really utilizing that cannon more, which is good. That is an A. I know my ABCs. I hate these freaking arms. Alright, here we go. Which way are you gonna swipe first? Okay, cool. Oh, one more cycle. I didn't get hit on that at all. I'm very proud of myself. I usually get hit on that. Now I get hit by these. Yep. Ouch. And the final letter of hell, the L. If I just hold here... I wouldn't recommend it, but... Hey, that works, so I'll take it. Alright, on to phase 3. Now that not Nova has woken up. How's it going, buddy? Okay, yep, do your crazy scream. Now let's see. Yep, same bio. Okay, hello! It's having fun. Also, this particular music track, while I love that first phase music track, this one's also really good too. It mixes the main opening theme of Planet Robobot, which has a lot of the main motifs of Planet Robobot in there, along with another song that you have to catch on to it a little bit, but once you do, it's actually really neat. And now for this annoying part, where we get to fight all the freaking Nova pieces. Gimme. So yeah, all these things he's throwing at you were pieces that you would have actually found on Nova from Superstar, which I think is actually kind of a cool detail. I didn't notice that right away, some people pointed out to me, so thank you to those who did point out to me all those times ago. Okay, so next is going to be the 4s. Stand center for this. Like that. And now we got light bulbs. 3 light bulbs. One's off. Ow. There you go. Listen very closely to the music. You'll probably start to hear the motif. But yeah, this is a rockin' song otherwise. And hey, look, piano keys. Those were not in the original Stardream OS fight. They are here to kind of be here because they're technically part of the original Nova design. And they make a little noise when you hit them, which I think is really cute. And hey, look, a 2. Let's just be careful with it. Oh, come on. Perfect. And let's see, I forget which one's worse, telescope or pocket watch. Yeah, they're both scary in their own rights. Ow! Let me go. Not like that. Please, not like that. Alright, now we're down to 1. We're also down to very low health. Again. Because I'm bad at pacing. Ooh, protractor. Not gonna take that risk. It's pretty dang cute with that color scheme, you gotta admit. Alright. I know he's down to very low health, but, trust me, there's a reason I did that. Other than the fact that I sucked at avoiding all of that. Also, we're at that would be the 0 counter. We luckily did not get to see it, which is good. I don't think it actually does much. It just does a little bit of damage, and then it's back down to the counter all over again. So it's not that big of a deal, but it does get you kind of stressed out. So with that, we've beaten Stardream, Soul, everything is good and dandy. Time for the final little bit, where we get to do the whole robot thing and be like, yeah, amazing! Alright, here we go! Also, what's really adorable is that it keeps the color scheme of the amiibo for this cutscene. No, my pilot hat and my robot. So, to make things even more crazy, there's one new form that has been added onto Stardream OS. And while Paracel ability is great, because of how this boss is, because of the music we're going to be hearing in just a quick second, I think it is very appropriate if we scan a very specific amiibo. So then... Heart of Nova, meet Heart of Stardream. If you've played Kirby Superstar, this should look very familiar. And of course, the music should also be very familiar as well. And so yeah, basically, purposely using this amiibo because it makes it fit. It's kind of like how you would have fought Heart of Nova in Superstar. Alright, let's go. Except a little more powerful, obviously. Alright, one more. One more. Oh, maybe not yet. Nope, we're done. Alright, Stardream Soul OS. This is the final bit of Stardream to go. All of Haltman's memories have been deleted from the OS. Even his soul, the last trace of Haltman, has vanished. Stardream has gone from a near-perfect being to a cold, mindless machine. So, let's do this proper. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's hard to do this with UFO. We'll keep UFO for a little bit because some of its power is pretty powerful, but it lacks the one thing I love about Archer, which is obviously the ability to guard. Don't worry, I have one last trick in my sleeve. Hi. Also, it has a Marks move for some reason. I guess that makes sense. Also love how this track continues to keep that motif of Form theme going on, with the main robot theme mixed with the Heart of Nova theme. Really dang good stuff here, in my opinion. Once again, that's a Mark's type move. And with that all said, let's get back to what we had before. Okay, and there goes the laser. Oh, crud. Yeah, we can block that, so that's kind of why I want Archer back. Alright, hey, buddy. Yep, you do that. Okay, so this last bit, this is the jerkiest thing the game could do. Be very careful of this last part. In fact, I'm going to be so careful. Literally done for the extra health. He's gonna fire waves. These waves cannot be blocked whatsoever. And they will do about 70% of Kirby's health, if not more. So, unless you're at full health, they're kind of insta-kills. It's a really mean thing they did at the end of this. So if you're not prepared for that, be very careful. Because you don't know. The very first time I beat this, I thought I did it, and then that happened the last second, and I was so devastated. I know we cheated, I know we used Amiibo, but hey, that's kind of how I roll. So, there we go. The worst of the recordings, as far as timing goes. But hey, we did it finally. And I like this Ripple Star music right here as well. Alright, let's get the stickers that we've already seen. We already saw the stickers. We got a lot of stickers. We got a lot. Where are we getting all these stickers from? I don't remember collecting this many stickers. Alright, well there we go. I like there's still a Miiverse button, even though Miiverse is no longer available. So, oops. Alright, so that was True Arena. I know a lot of people have been asking for that, so we finally got to see it off. I hope you enjoyed that all the same. If you do get 100% in the game, which does require you to beat all the main modes, beat Story Mode, Meta Nightmare Returns, the Arena, True Arena, I don't believe these count? Maybe they do? And then I think the stickers also count. There is a special bonus you get for getting everything. So let's go check that out right now, and I think we'll call it there. Thank you all very much for watching this episode, or this technical quote-unquote extra finale for Kirby Planet Robobot. I know it's been a long time coming, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. There's a lot of great new Kirby stuff on the horizon, so I'm super pumped about it. Hope you have had a great New Year's, and I hope that 2018 treats you even better than 2017 did. So without further ado, I think it's time to have a nice musical number. See you all on the next one. Until then, KV out.